In light of the recent news that happened with Jimmy Kimmel and how he was basically fired, Disney fired him. They basically pulled his show indefinitely, and we're never gonna know if he's ever gonna come back, or if he's gonna be apologizing to Charlie Kirk, and donating to TPUSA or Charlie Kirk's family or anything like that. I guess there's a lot of people has been very, very upset, and they are boycotting ABC and Disney. They are considering boycotting. So this is Brian Krasenstein. This is one of the Trump reply guys, and him and his brother, all they do is reply to anything Trump posts out. Trump bad, yada yada yada. That's how they make their money, okay? But they said boycott alert. Disney ABC just caved and pulled Jimmy Kimmel for political reasons. Nexstar, which owns the CW plus 200 plus local ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox stations, is a part of the same machine. Boycott Disney, boycott Nexstar, boycott their advertisers. Hit them where it hurts. The money, reshare. And here's another person, Joe. Boycott everything affiliated with Disney and ABC. Pass it on. And here's some Keith Edwards. Boycott Disney, cancel Hulu. Don't let them get away with this. Brooklyn Dad Defiant. This guy has always been a piece of shit online. Same thing with Brian and Ed Krasenstein. This is absolute bullshit. Disney is pulling Jimmy Kimmel's show indefinitely because he made some comments about Charlie Kirk bending the knee to fascism. Again, fuck you at Disney. Cowards, I stand with Jimmy Kimmel. Brian Tyler Cohen has canceled his Hulu subscription. Now, if you guys don't know, I've been on the bandwagon of cancel and boycott Disney and Disney Plus for quite some time now. Okay? Ever since the whole thing with the wokeness that happened in Star Wars, adding in a bunch of wokeness that happened in Marvel, making some of the characters cucks, ruining some characters just because of agenda, and then making some characters, we're gonna make sure that we're gonna have the gayest witch TV show ever, and we're gonna have some gay stuff that happens. Look, a lot of gay stuff happens at Disney. I get it, okay? It's a family business, and a lot of gay stuff happens, okay? But they've been doing this shit for a long time. The Marvel universe and the MCU died when Tony Stark died in Endgame, and a lot of stuff that they've been coming out with now that they own 20th Century Fox, a lot of that, the properties from Fox has been going to shit. Alien Earth, I heard, it's really, really bad, and there's a lot of stuff that's been going really, really bad. With not from time to time they put out some good stuff, right? But overall, I've been in a way boycotting Disney. I don't have Disney Plus. I canceled Hulu a long time ago, and I haven't gone to Disneyland in a long time. So the boycott doesn't actually affect me. I'm actually very much on board with their boycott. Yeah, boycott Disney. I'm okay with it, okay? I'm okay with it. Now that the left is coming together saying that they're going to boycott Disney, the right is like, hey, your terms are acceptable. This is what I put. Boycott Disney, your terms are acceptable. And then the left and liberals and conservatives coming together to boycott Disney. Good. This is very, very good. Let's make sure that this could be like, hey, less lines at Disneyland or something like that. But the only reason why people are legit boycotting them is people who are like terminally online like me and a bunch of other people that I know, right? A lot of these leftist people like Brian Krasenstein, Ed Krasenstein, and the fucking who's the fuck this guy? The Brooklyn Dad or whatever, Joe, whatever. Yeah, all of them terminally online. So this might not affect Disney's bottom line in terms of their theme park sales, but it 100% will affect their online services. Remember, I worked for a company that was bought out by Disney. I worked for Fox. It was bought out by Disney. And during the 9 months to 1 year that I was under Disney, I used to work at Disneyland back in 2008. I was a ride operator at Disneyland. I worked on Finding Nemo, and I also worked on Star Tours before they changed it. And then I quit after a year, and then I went to go work at Disney Interactive in 2014. I worked on what's it called again? Disney Infinity 2.0, which is their version of I forgot what's it called already. It's the one where you basically put the figures on a little panel and it loads the characters into the game. I worked there in 2014 as QA, and then when I was working at Fox, we were bought out in 2019, and we were bought out by Disney, and I was there, and I remember the CEOs, Kevin Mayer, and a bunch of the what's it called again? The executive producers came in, and Disney was pitching their ideas of the future. Okay, they're pitching their ideas of the future, and they said that 1 month. This is back in 2019. 1 month of revenue from Netflix is Skylanders. Thank you, Skylanders. Thank you so much. 1 month of Netflix revenue is equivalent to all Disney theme parks combined. So Disneyland, Disney World, Disney Tokyo Sea, which is sort of more of a partnership than anything. Disney Shanghai, Disney Hong Kong, all of that. Netflix 1 month salary equates to Disney theme parks 1 year salary. So they're like, with the acquisition of Fox, their thing was that we're going to release our own version of Netflix, and we're going to call that in-house, I kid you not, and I said this before, the Netflix killer. Netflix killer. I was like, how are we going to keep up with Netflix? We are going to take back all of anything that belongs to Fox, Disney, and anything under that. We're going to take all of those shows and movies back. We're going to put in all of our shows. So like the Spider-Man, what's it called again? Spider-Man, fucking X-Men, Simpsons, everything will live on the Netflix killer. We haven't came up with a name yet. And when I heard that they called it the Netflix killer, me and my coworkers just started like, we looked at each other like, you guys aren't going to win. Yeah, you have all your stuff and stuff like that, but Netflix, it's so big. It's so big. And then you released Disney Plus during COVID, which is probably the most optimal way to release it while everyone was stuck at home, right? Everyone started being online more. Everyone started watching more TV, playing more video games or whatever it is. And you guys suck. All right? Anything that Disney owned has part of Disney property. Yeah. So anything that's part of Disney property, the TV shows, movie, whatever, are all on Disney Plus. Now, I would say you might have maybe a small dip, maybe under a 10% like revenue loss because of this, right? But I don't think it's enough because like conservatives have already been finding other ways and other means to watch their shows, like Acolyte, Agatha All Along, or whatever those shows are. The Netflix killer is a pirate site, and there'll always be pirates. So that's true. But yeah, man, go ahead. If you're going to boycott Disney, I agree to your terms. I'm okay with that. Let's boycott Disney together. Let's do it. Now, something that we can actually agree with.